Remember how parking used to be? The slow roll around, hoping somebody pulls out? Oh. Oh, come on. Then you finally find the spot. But you need a shoehorn to get out. Well, that was then. You don't use your grandpa's phone. So why do you still park like it's 1999? I don't. I auto park. It's time to upgrade your parking. Go to autoparkit.com to see how.
I would say to them I would never build another conventional parking structure because times are changing when it comes to cars and people. You can get 50% more cars in our case. You know, we went above ground. If you can do the same thing below ground. And I do think that there's a premium that you'll be getting on your projects from your users. I think if you don't innovate, you're going to be passed over.
It's always great to work with developers who want to do bigger and better and create something that's spectacular, not just for themselves and their development, but also for the community and the city as a whole.
This is awesome. This is really forward thinking, and I'm looking at the future. And so when I saw this, not only was I excited for what it means for the environment and for this kind of technology, but really what it can mean for the city of Los Angeles as we move forward.
It's quite impressive. It's unlike anything I've seen before.
This is a terrific solution to a problem that is just upon us.
There are more people that want to be here than we have space or have prepared for. And technologies like this allow us to solve that problem and really let Los Angeles move into the 21st century as the leader it should be.
You used to have certain formulas for the amount of parking you had to have based on the number of customers or the number of people who were living in a particular project. And I think this is one of those tools in the toolbox that allows us to do that.
Future is here. It's here in Los Angeles. It can be in your city. It is a way to create land.
Los Angeles, I truly believe, is a place of change and innovation, and all too often, if you don't keep up, you will wither. We're thrilled that you can be here to celebrate this achieving moment that we have, really creating LA's first, largest automated parking garage.
Innovative, adaptive, flexible for the future. In a 3,000 square foot office space, I could have 25 employees. You're going to run into real hardship real soon, unless you can provide parking.
We're bringing sexy back to parking.
Remember how parking used to be? The slow roll around, hoping somebody pulls out? Oh. Oh, come on. Then you finally find the spot. But you need a shoehorn to get out. Well, that was then. You don't use your grandpa's phone. So why do you still park like it's 1999? I don't. I auto park. It's time to upgrade your parking. Go to autoparkit.com to see how.
I think if you're talking about cities in general across the U.S. and maybe even on a global basis, you've got traffic and transportation, and that's a major part of the challenges that are facing cities. Land use and development is also at the top of the list.
I was in need of new parking. We have demand growing. Building a conventional concrete structure was not the way to go.
Siemens is a global leader in automation projects. We look for companies that are taking our products and using them in emerging applications. What AutoParkit does is new and different for our type of products.
One of the biggest problems with technology today is the linking between one technology and another technology.
When you have all of our components in a system, it's seamless. The system just works. There's safety that's inherent, both for the people and for the cars. We're going to stand next to you, we're going to help you succeed, and together we're going to find a solution.
Siemens, ingenuity for life.
Remember how parking used to be? The slow roll around, hoping somebody pulls out? Oh. Oh, come on. Then you finally find the spot. But you need a shoehorn to get out. Well, that was then. You don't use your grandpa's phone. So why do you still park like it's 1999? I don't. I auto park. It's time to upgrade your parking. Go to autoparkit.com to see how. Remember how parking used to be? The slow roll around, hoping somebody pulls out? Oh. Oh, come on. Then you finally find the spot. But you need a shoehorn to get out. Well, that was then. You don't use your grandpa's phone. So why do you still park like it's 1999? I don't. I auto park. It's time to upgrade your parking. Go to autoparkit.com to see how. Hi, I'm Lawless Allen, driver of the number 25 AutoParkit Chevrolet, and over the next few minutes, I'm going to be showing you how to use the AutoParkit system. Let's start with what you need to access the system. Whether you're driving a car or riding a bike, you need a key fob. The key fob is used to park and retrieve your car or bike, and it provides you access to the lobby and load bays. You'll also need an RFID tag for your car. Placed on your windshield or the back of your rearview mirror. The RFID lets the AutoParkit system know that you're an approved user so that you have access to park in the system. Make sure you have your RFID in place in your car and your key fob with you before attempting to park. Instructions for both of these items are also included in your user pack. So now that you know what you need, let's go park. The first step is to pull up to the RFID reader in the garage. If the light is green, the load bay is available for you to park. If the light is yellow, that means the load bay is in use and should be available in just a moment. So just remain in the entry lane and wait for a green light. If the light is red, that means the AutoParkit system is full and you should choose another place to park. Once the light turns green, pull forward to the load bay door. A second RFID reader will verify your ID and the garage door will open automatically. You can then pull into the load bay. Pull in slowly and watch the monitor for directions to park your car. Once you're in the proper spot, the monitor will instruct you to stop. Then just put your car in park, turn off the engine, apply your parking brake, and exit your vehicle. Gather what you need from your car. And make sure you never leave your kids or pets in the car. And head directly to Park Kiosk. Remember to have your key fob with you. Touch the park button on the screen and tap the reader with your key fob. A few questions will pop up on the monitor. Just answer the questions correctly with a yes or no, and once you're done, you'll be prompted to exit the load bay. And that's it. AutoParkit does the rest. Parking doesn't get any easier than that. And if for any reason you change your mind about parking, you can always press the exit button on the screen and your park request will be canceled.
I forgot to pick up coffee for the office.
The garage door will immediately open, allowing you to drive right out of the system. So now that you know how to park, let me show you how convenient it is to retrieve your car when you're ready to leave. Throughout the Helms campus, you'll find remote key fob readers. You can swipe your fob at any one of these readers to request your vehicle. So, while you're on your way over to the parking structure, AutoParkit has already begun to retrieve your car. Cool, right? It's not the way your dad got his car. AutoParkit will move your car to a queuing stall. This usually takes less than a couple minutes, so please head straight to the lobby. Whether you requested your car at a remote reader or at the lobby, there may be other folks ahead of you. So, check your place on the queue monitor when you get to the lobby. Your name will be displayed in the order as requested. The color-coded arrows will tell you the status of your vehicle, with green meaning your vehicle is in the load bay, yellow meaning your vehicle is en route, and blue means your vehicle is in the queue waiting for its turn to be delivered. Use your key fob to enter the lobby or to retrieve your vehicle if you didn't swipe at a remote reader. Once your vehicle is retrieved, tap your key fob one more time at the load bay reader to confirm you are the vehicle's owner. This is an AutoParkit safety feature so that no one else can gain access to your car. Once you've done that, the sliding door will open and you can enter the load bay. The garage door will automatically open a couple seconds later and you're ready to go. And if you decide not to leave, or you only called your car to get something out of it, no problem. Just press the repark button on the touchscreen. Exit the load bay through the sliding glass door. AutoParkit will automatically repark your car. Oh, one other thing. If you request your vehicle and forget to retrieve it, your car will be reparked automatically. But that can cause a delay to other users, so try to avoid calling your car if you're not sure you're ready to leave. Now that's the way parking's supposed to be, right? So now that you know what to do, let's go over what not to do. Please don't hang out in the load bay after you park your car. Others might be waiting to park their car as well.
Oh, I gotta go.
So yeah, don't do that. Before tapping your key fob on a remote reader, please be sure you're ready to get your car. Otherwise, your car could clog up the queue, causing someone else to be delayed.
What?
Forget something?
Oh, my car.
And don't think I forgot about you bike riders. AutoParkit handles parking and protecting your bike in pretty much the same way as parking a car.
Hey Lawless.
Hey Dasher, you want to take it from here?
On it. Hi, I'm Dasher Allen, driver of this bike I guessed. Let me show you bike riders how to park. Start by tapping your key fob to the reader outside of the lobby. This will call down a bike pallet to the load bay. Then just wait outside the exit garage door, and once it opens, head inside with your bike. Secure your bike in an empty position in the rack. Once it's in place, head to the park kiosk. The touchscreen will prompt you to tap your key fob again. This confirms your bike is ready to store. Like before, you'll complete the questionnaire on the screen. After leaving the load bay, tap your fob one more time on the lobby reader. This lets the system know you're ready to have your bike stored. Please be sure to do this last step because if you don't, it may delay someone else waiting to park. Retrieving your bike is just as easy. You can use one of the remote kiosks or scan at the lobby. Just tap your key fob and you'll be added to the queue. Once your bike is in the load bay, tap your key fob and head inside. Unlock your bike and exit through the open garage door. Now on your way out, tap the reader outside the lobby with your key fob to complete your retrieve and you're all set. Like before, just make sure you don't hold up the line if people are waiting to park their cars or store their bikes. How was that?
You learn fast. And there you have it. That's how you auto park it. And if at any time you need assistance,
just hit us up at the number on the monitor. We're always there to help.
Auto park it, the way parking was meant to be.
We're bringing sexy back to parking.
Remember how parking used to be? The slow roll around, hoping somebody pulls out. Oh. Oh, come on. Then you finally find the spot. But you need a shoehorn to get out. That was then. You don't use your grandpa's phone. So why do you still park like it's 1999? I don't. I auto park. It's time to upgrade your parking. Go to autoparkit.com to see how.
I think if you're talking about cities in general across the US and maybe even on a global basis, you've got traffic and transportation and just public transportation. That's a major part of the challenges that are facing cities. Land use and development is also at the top of the list. If you look at a highly dense location and you've got to have the right type of development.
We had an existing parking garage here at the Helms Bakery. It's an 11-acre historic site that straddles two cities, Los Angeles and Culver City. And I was in need of new parking. We have demand growing, and I'm seeing Uber, Lyft, ride-hailing. I'm seeing new ways of getting around, even electric scooters and electric skateboards. Building a conventional concrete structure was not the way to go. It's a fixed cost, and if the car is changing, I haven't seen a concrete structure yet that can adapt. So luckily I found Christopher Allen of Dasher Lawless Auto Park It, and quickly adapted to what he had developed.
Siemens is a global leader in automation projects. We look for companies that are taking our products and using them in emerging applications. What AutoPark does is new and different for our type of products. We started at Helms Bakery with a SCADA software package, and from there we went to Marina Del Rey, where we provided a complete solution of Siemens products.
This is a very large project, and we're not only using Siemens for the industrial control application, but we're also using it for the power distribution side. So we're bringing power in from the city and distributing it not only to our system, but to the entire building. So as we're wrapping up the final stages of installation, our team in Ohio has already began commissioning the system months ago using the Siemens simulation software.
So the technologies being partnered with Siemens that we're using, the PLCs, the SCADA systems, the microdata systems, all have the technology to interface with the balance of the building. So now you can take that single source and park your car, charge your car with the EV charging, pay for that charging system, call your elevator, take your elevator to the proper floor. All of that can be run through a single source, which is important because one of the biggest problems with technology today is the linking between one technology and another technology.
When you have all of our components in a system, it's seamless. It's all developed in one software package. You have inbred diagnostics. The system just works, and we can pull all the data together up through the WinCC OA software and back to a remote monitoring station. There's safety that's inherent, both for the people and for the cars.
Automated parking systems like the AutoParkit system is a great fit for cities. If you think of a city in a density perspective, there's a lack of land use that's available. So you've really got to make the most use of the land you've got. And frankly, in Los Angeles or in other major cities, you're also traveling around for dozens of minutes at a time trying to locate a parking spot. If you know that you've got a location waiting for you at a structure and you can drive right in and it's simple and easy, that's a major efficient time use. And it's also less impact on air quality.
People want to drive less. They want more things closer to them. So now you're talking about adaptive reuse of buildings and tearing down sections of old buildings and building new. So the increased densification of cities and city blocks. So the market is exponential for us.
There's no doubt that developments today coming out of the ground, that technology ecosystem of connecting all these parts, whether you're an office tenant or a residential tenant, you want it to be seamless, and you need a quarterback. You need some entity that is going to control the systems, and having it with one entity, such as Siemens, makes so much sense, and I'm looking forward to working with them because leaders in the field, and I want to build the best in class. So to me, it's a marriage that makes a lot of sense.
Siemens, ingenuity for life.
Remember how parking used to be? The slow roll around, hoping somebody pulls out? Oh. Oh, come on. Then you finally find the spot. But you need a shoehorn to get out. That was then. You don't use your grandpa's phone. So why do you still park like it's 1999? I don't. I auto park. It's time to upgrade your parking. Go to autoparkit.com to see how.